All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to a daily update of my 1000 day challenge. This is day 126, so let's get things started. All right, so first and foremost, you'll notice the banner is actually the same, but it's actually because right now it's a little bit late, closing to tomorrow, in fact. So I'm recording this video a little bit late. I haven't updated in terms of the balance. So actually, there's some sort of drop both in terms of the main trading account and also on the experimental trade setup. So there's something to bear in mind. So I'll update this, and you'll probably see it tomorrow morning in that tomorrow video in that sense. All right, and going through in terms of the quick update for the S&P 500 and the indexes as well, nothing has changed in terms from yesterday to today. Things are still looking really bullish, you can see over here. Things are like looking to building up over here, consolidating nicely over here, and looking to break up to higher high. So definitely things are looking really good for all the indices itself. So potentially you could consider to add, especially in case of Nasdaq, because price is actually hovering near the resistance, which is a good sign. Because it is only a resistance to me when price is like hit and then the next day we have a huge drop. So this way is a clear resistance. When price bent down near the resistance, it also means that buyers are very interested in buying even though it's near the recent high. So it means that buyers are more eager and more less more interested in that sense. So it goes to show that short-term wise, there is the momentum that it could potentially go further upside. Of course, that's not to say that it couldn't drop as well. So let's see how things goes. But in terms of adding long-term wise, that's perfectly fine as well. For long-term investment, I'm still bullish for all these four indices and I constantly invest in them. And for finally, Bitcoin itself. So Bitcoin is very interesting in that sense. So yesterday on the daily chart, we have some sort of a smaller consolidation candle. So I wouldn't say there's a major change, but potentially let's see, especially when price catches up, the 20 exponential moving average catches up with this price itself. So that again, that will be interesting to see whether do we see another support as well. So when things goes flat, a lot of people see it's potentially weakening or losing in terms of strength. But what I do see is that potentially it is allowing consolidation to take place before we could actually have enough strength to go towards the upper side. It's basically like you need time for you to recuperate after this higher jump that you did jump. So after that, you have enough energy to jump even higher. So the longer it hovers above the 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart, the more bullish I tend to be actually. But of course, if it does break below, then there will be a different sentiment as well. And on the 4-hour chart, you can see that there's some sort of a little bit of weakness as price has fallen once and now it's fallen twice. So potentially we could see some sort of resistance. And now I'm just hoping that this 50 simple moving average on the 4-hour chart holds. And you can see that the only tweak that I did was actually shifting this instead of stop loss moving it downwards. You'll notice in terms of the change as well. So instead of having it below the trading stop loss below the 20 exponential moving average, I actually move it to the 50 simple moving average instead. However, that is on the condition that we do find support over here, and then we still break out over here. If, on the other hand, price fall below, then this trade setup is no longer valid, and I'll look for a different price action kind of setup instead. But however, tentatively, the short-term wise, I'm definitely not looking to go a short, unless, of course, the price over very near this 200 or this 150 simple moving average, in which case I could potentially consider a short, but that will still be a counter trend trade, looking in terms of the daily chart perspective. So that's something that I generally try to avoid because the risk to reward generally is on the lower end, and also in terms of probability of getting it right is also on the lower end as well. So otherwise, that's basically about it. The quick update I have for you guys today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.